Today we're going to take a quick look at the Shieldpro cordless angle grinder. The company did send this over and compensated me to make this video. So let's take a quick look at what comes in the box. Then I'll share with you how it goes together. And I even have a video of me cleaning up some metal with some of the sandpaper attachments. So first of all, you do get the main grinder here. Now a couple things about this. One, here's where the battery goes. So you just slide this battery right into place. It's pretty simple. Just like this, click it into place. And then to pull it out, you just depress this and then pull it out. So that's how that goes into there. A couple other things, you do have a little safety switch here. So you just want to push that down and be able to pull it. Now this button here is pretty neat. This will actually allow this head to turn and to lock into place. And you want to make sure it's locked in so you can get different angles there, which is pretty neat to have that on there. And then this button, this is going to lock this in place so it doesn't turn or spin when you go to tighten something up. I'll show you more about that. And then you'll see these two holes here on the side. This is for the handle, so you can put it, if you're left or right-handed, however you like to do it, you can put this little grip here on the side and just tighten that in on either side. So as far as the use case for this, one, you do have a lot of different discs here in the kit as well. So you got a few different types of disc, and you can see those different ones there. And then you also have this sandpaper attachment. So this will just screw right onto there, and it does come with the P100, the 100 grit sandpaper, and this is just Velcro, so it'll just Velcro right onto the disc just like that. And then what you can do is just come in here and tighten this up. I just leave that on there, and then I just tighten this up and just put it right on there like that. And then what happens, you'll see how this is continuing to spin. Well, if you come back here and push this button, and it might take you a second to get it all the way depressed, just keep turning it. And then you just take that and tighten it up onto there. So the same is true for a disc. So if you want to put the disc on here, we'll put this one on and just leave that little bottom piece there. And then make sure you have this with this side facing down, so it or the flat side facing down rather, it'll actually keep that disc into place. So you want everything to be nice and flush and flat right there, as you can see. Now, once you have that, you can take this wrench tool and you can put this in there and just turn it. And once again, you'll kind of feel it push in where you can push it. And then you just want to tighten that up real nice and easy, just like that. And there you go. Now, last but not least, you do have a guard on here. So actually, let me show you how that goes on real quick. And then once again, if you want to take this off, you just press that in, hold it, and then take this off just like so. Now, with this, this is the guard. So there's a little notch right here, and then there's a little, like a little nub right there. So you just want to slide that over, and then you can turn it into place however you want it to go. And then you can just take this and lock it into place. Now, it does have a little screw here on the side. So if you want to tighten that up, lock it up, and this little wrench can help you do that as well if you need to. And then you just push it into place. So let me grab it and put it into place here. And then you can lock it down just like that. So you can get it, and you might have to mess with it a little bit and get it in the correct position. Probably be helpful to lay it on the table and then lock it in. So then you can lock that guard in, and then you can just put the stuff back onto there and you are ready to go. So that's what it looks like. That's how it works. Also comes with a battery charger, so you can be charging a battery while you're using a battery. Overall, very ergonomic, easy to use. And one thing I love about it when you're using it is pushing this button and changing the angle. So that does change, and you want to make sure it's all the way locked in before you start using it. So no matter what angle you need, you should be able to get it with this. And then you do have this button here. It's a little safety switch. You just push that down, and it's going to activate it. And then each battery is 20 volts, and you can check the battery charge just by pressing that button there. So that's some of the highlights about it. Now, I did use this with the sander earlier, so let's take a look at that because I'm just kind of cleaning up some metal here in my backyard. So let's take a look. right, so there you go. That's that in action. I haven't used any of the grinding disc yet, but I did use the sanding disc just to kind of clean up a little rough spot on a piece of metal in my yard. So if you are looking for a nice angle grinder that's very easy to use and ready to go right out of the box, I can definitely recommend this one. Hope this helps.